that haven't, go ahead and get your answers in. And if you have already answered and still in process of answering, please put your him in the chat of what you got for him for this one, please. Miss Tracy?
Awesome. Thank you, Miss Kelly.
You're welcome.
Okay, so yes, as Miss Kelly said, please share that hymn. Okay, great, Tiffany. I like that. Okay, like these keywords. I know with the auditing, there's a lot of keywords in here. A lot. Okay, so it looks like probably we're split maybe between A and B, I'm seeing. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a peek at what's going on here. All right, so looking at my answers, what do we observe when we look at our answers? Anything that comes to mind when you first look at those? Yes, there's one new patient and one established. So A, B, and C is for an established patient and D is for new. So hopefully you recognize those already on site, the new and established. It really helps when you're going into your keywords, okay? So it just kind of lets you, just puts in your mind some things to think about, okay? All right, so let's go to I'm going to document that and go to my keywords. So we have Dr. Simmons, office, 6 months, last visit, history, 4 HPI elements, 8 ROS, drinks alcohol daily, stroke 2 years ago, exam 4 body areas, presenting problem moderate, amount of data is low, overall risk is high, and his final diagnosis here is transient loss of consciousness. All right, so this patient hasn't seen this physician, Dr. Simmons, for the last 6 months. So is he considered a new patient or an established patient? Yes, you guys know this. Yes, of course. He is established because if he's been to that physician within the last 3 months, he's considered established. And or sorry, I said 3 months, didn't I? Last 3 years, he's considered established, and it's only been 6 months. So definitely he falls still in that established as an established patient. Okay. So therefore, right off the bat, I can get rid of D and just focus on what I have left. So now I'm going to pull out my auditing chart here and just follow along with what my keywords are telling me. So basically, it's giving me the history here. It's telling me there's 4 HPI elements. So remember, our history table includes the HPI, ROS, and our PFISH. So our HPI, I'm sorry, is 4 elements. So I'm going to circle each level that has 4 or more elements, which would be a level 3 and a level 4. All right, we have 8 ROS. So I'm going to go to my ROS and I'm going to circle 8, which falls under an extended ROS or level 3 or detailed. And then he drinks alcohol daily and he had a stroke 2 years ago. So that would fall under the PFISH. So drinking alcohol daily, what is that considered? What part of our history is that? Yes, that would be the social history. So he drinks alcohol. So things such as if he drinks alcohol, he's married, he's divorced, he lives with his parents, something like that. That would be his social history. Okay. And he had a stroke 2 years ago. What would that be considered? That's yeah, it's part of the history, but what part of the history is it? It's his past Past history. So the P-fish is the past, family, and social, and we have two of those here. We met the social history and also the past history. Okay, so that means we have two under our P-fish. So we can go and circle complete, because complete gives us 2 or 3 elements. Okay, and that's would be a comprehensive there. Or sorry, scratch that. It's a complete. Okay, so now we have 2 circled in level 3 and 2 circled in level 4. So what history do we have? What is our element here for our history? Detailed. Yes, great job. Because remember, with our history table, we take the lowest. We have to fulfill each box here. So under level 3, we have to have at least 4 or more elements in the HPI. We fulfilled that. We have to have at least 2 to 9 our review of systems. We have fulfilled that. And we have to have at least 1 P-fish, and we have fulfilled that. Okay, so that would be considered a level 3. In level 4, we didn't quite get there with the ROS, so we can't, since we didn't fulfill it, we can't code it as a level 4. So just remember, with that history table, we take the lowest, which would be detailed. So let's go ahead and document that. We know we have a detailed history. Now going on to our exam. What did you guys get for the exam? Did you have a problem focused, expanded problem focused, detailed, or comprehensive? All right, I'm seeing expanded. All right, so let's look at our keywords over here. The exam included 4 body areas. So if we go to our chart, that falls right here under a level 2. So let me circle that. And that is indeed expanded problem focused, okay? So the exam is going to be expanded problem focused. And finally, the decision making. What is the MDM? Okay, what did you guys get, first of all? Let me just see real quick. What did you guys get for your MDM? I like that, Patricia. Yes, Tina, Jeannie, great job, Tiffany. Yes, okay, so let's look. Okay, let's look at this. So the presenting problem is moderate. So remember, for the MDM, we're looking for presenting problem, amount, and complexity of data, and the level of risk. Okay. So the presenting problem is moderate. We're going to go ahead and circle under moderate, okay, for the presenting problem. Amount of data is low, so we're going to go ahead and circle that under the amount and complexity of data. And the overall risk is high, okay? We're going to circle that over here on our chart. Okay, so now we have a dilemma because there's one circled in each. We have low, moderate, and high, okay? So there's one circled in each box there. So what do we do? How do we figure our MDM out from here? That's right, Patricia. You must have been here before. So remember, this one is different than above with the history table, where we have to fulfill each one of those boxes. Here, we can actually throw out the lowest one. So we only have to fulfill 2 of the 3, okay? So we can code this as a moderate. We get rid of the low and we code it as a moderate, okay? Because if you look under moderate, we have to at least fulfill 2 of the 3. Presenting problems, did we at least have 3? Yes. Amount and complexity of data, did we at least have 3? No, we didn't. We had 2. But if we look at the level of risk, did we at least have a moderate? And yes, we did, because we had a high. We went up one step further there. So 2 of those 3 have been fulfilled, okay? So does that make sense for you? And that leaves us at a moderates. Okay. All right. Okay, sounds good. So now we have the HIM. So now we can figure out what the correct answer is based off of the HIM for each one of these. So I'm going to pull out the HIM for each one of these codes here. So for A, 99213, our HIM is EEL. 99214 is DDM. and 99215 is CCH. So right off the bat, which one can I toss out? Yes, I can toss out C, and why can I toss out C? Yeah, because yes, exactly, Tiffany, you got it. Yes, Angela, that's right. Because none of them match. So in order, it has to be eligible. In order to even consider it, it has to be an eligible code. And in order for it to be an eligible code, at least one of those components have to match to the components in our HIM, okay? So I don't see any matching components in 99215. The history doesn't match, the exam doesn't match, and neither does the MDM, okay? So based off of that, C is not eligible. So we'll get rid of that one. And really, we don't have to pull out the song here because remember, this is an established, so we only need 2 of 3 here to match in order to code that. And we have that exactly for 99214. The history matches exactly and the MDM matches exactly, okay? So we can go ahead and throw out the lowest there, take the next because we have the 2 of 3, okay? Makes sense? I'm going to take a peek here in the chat. Okay, looks like we got it. All right, great job on that one, everyone. And if you had your aha moment, let me know. And if you are watching this on YouTube, let us know what types of scenarios you're looking for. Do you like these auditing scenarios? Are you looking for something different in E&M or in a different section, maybe some of the surgery sections? Let us know in the chat. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and move on with our next scenario. Yeah, we can always use more auditing, can't we? All right, so I'm
Thank you for watching an AMCI exclusive presentation in partnership with AAPC. Until next time.